Come rain or shine, from Southwark and Lewisham, Millwall Community Trust does so much work in the local community, whether that to be help people who are struggling or running free football sessions to allow everyone to have a fun activity to do. The Trust goes beyond helping to make things such as half terms much easier for families in the local community. The MCT run a post-16 education and football course which focuses on gaining qualifications as well as playing in a football league, playing against other EFL clubs. The course is run by post-16 officer Stuart McFadden, and we are now going to hear from him and get his thoughts on the course as well as what the lads get out of it.
My name's Stuart McFadden and I'm the post-16 academy manager at Millwall Football Club within the Community Trust. The post-16 programme is a full-time educational programme where the students study full-time BTECs or A-levels, and alongside that they also play football full-time as well. We train 4 times a week, play games every Wednesday, and look to develop them as footballers as well as enhance their educational skills outside of football. I joined the programme in February of this year, of 2023, and I'm just looking to grow the programme as much as possible, get as many players involved and develop them on the pitch. We've won 4 in a row. We've got Colchester tomorrow, so looking to make it 5 wins in a row and try and finish as high in the table as possible, which looks like it would be second place at the moment, which would be great for the boys, great to have a late push and to finish as high up as possible. That's sort of what we're looking to achieve.
Millwall Lionesses play in the London and South East Regional Women's League, playing against the likes of Dulwich Hamlet, Dartford, Worthing and many more. The girls train twice a week and play their matches on Sundays. They played the final game of the 2022-23 season at the Den, beating Dulwich Hamlet 2-1, and we'll find out from Alex Russell, who is Millwall Lionesses' assistant manager and has been with them since the start.
So my name's Alex Russell. I'm the current assistant manager of the women's first team. I joined in the 2018-19 season, back when we were in the Championship. Joined as a media volunteer. Well, actually I joined as a fan and then volunteered in the media department after my first game. Charlton away in the Conti Cup was my first game, but been on a long progressive journey, worked my way up and gone from strength to strength on the pitch, but we're obviously now in Tier 5, so it's a bit of a rebuild project, but it's one that I'm proud to be a part of. So across the years that I've been here, I've seen a number of changes, some for the better, some for the worse, but I think an obvious one, the elephant in the room, is that we were in the Championship. We had our Championship status stripped. We had to start again in Tier 6. We've since won a promotion. We had 2 curtailed seasons thanks to COVID, but working from strength to strength, we've gone out and recruited. We had an RTC, we now have an academy. We're bringing youth players through, whereas in the past necessarily it wouldn't have been as easy playing in the Championship because it's a bit more of a gamble. But I think changes for women's football as a whole as well. The FA Cup is now paying a lot better of a prize competition fee. There's a lot more younger players coming through that are of a good standard. I think the managing, the coaches, etc. are all progressing in the women's game, and I think that it's really come a long way in the last couple of years. So the girls had an opportunity to play at the Den last weekend, Dulwich Hamlet. We only sort of found out a couple of days' notice, so we only advertised it on the Friday, and we still had an amazing 700 people turn up, which is good. The girls relished it, an opportunity to play in front of that many fans, but also play at a ground which is obviously Championship status. We've had Man City trainer who said it's some of the best facilities, so the fact that we've got an opportunity to play on that is amazing. So, but yeah, the girls dug in deep. We got a win. Nice to finish the last home game of the season, home game of the season with a win. But what an opportunity, and hopefully many more to come.
Millwall Romans are part of the MCT, and they are Millwall's LGBTQ+ team. They have grown so much in the past 2 years. They set up a second team called Millwall Pride. Paul Loading, who is captain of the Romans, has been there since the start of the link-up.
Hi, this is Paul Loading from the Millwall Romans with a little description about what it means for us to be part of the Millwall family and part of the Community Trust. We actually started in 2016 as an LGBT friendly team in North London. I joined the team back in 2011. In about 2019, we wrote an article for the London FA, which we just sort of went through what we're about, LGBT inclusion within football, and based on that article, Sean Daly from the Community Trust actually contacted us about forming a partnership with the Millwall Community Trust regarding LGBT footballers and creating that safe space for them. We came down and met Sean, and we joined that partnership back in mid-2020, just after lockdown. For us, the team has just kept growing and growing. We now put out 2 teams in the London Unity League, which is an LGBT based league in London. We also enter into the GFSN Cup competition, which is the Gay Supporters Footballer Network. It's a cup competition where we play other LGBT teams across the UK, and all of this is done through the support of the Millwall Community Trust. It's been the best thing we've ever done, joining the trust. They provide us with 2 sets of kits every year. We get tracksuits for all the guys to wear. We get use of the fantastic facilities down at St Paul's Sports Ground, which is a 4G pitch. We can hold open training sessions every Wednesday evening at St Paul's, free of charge, for any players, any LGBT players or players, allies of ours, that want to come down and play a bit of football, want to be involved in the social side of things and not necessarily the competitive side, and just want to keep fit and make friends. And that is just being part of the Millwall family. Has just, as I say, raised our profile and allowed us to reach more players. And we've had players that are Millwall fans that have come out that haven't played football in years and haven't felt comfortable, and now playing on a competitive level on a Sunday. And we also get tickets to the game, and we're all big fans of Millwall now. We're obviously devastated that they didn't go up this year into the Premier League, but we'll be rooting for them again next year. And as I say, with everything with the Millwall Community Trust, we really do feel like part of the family. We speak on the podcast every week, the No One Likes Us podcast with Eamon, and just general everything we can do for Millwall Community Trust Community Day, we want to get involved with.
This is what the Millwall Community Trust do in the local community. There are plenty you haven't seen, but if you want to find out more, check out their socials, which are on screen now.